Slimmy Timmy wasn't built like a typical construction worker. Lanky where others were burly, agile where they were ponderous, he could navigate a half-built scaffold like a spider on its web. His nickname was a testament to his lean frame, but don't let it fool you. Timmy could outwork most men twice his size. His uniform was always the same: worn jeans, a faded flannel, and a hard hat that had seen more dents than a demolition derby. And his chariot? A rust-speckled fire-engine red Ford F-150, a relic from the late 90s, its engine a low rumble that vibrated through the asphalt, a steady heartbeat to Timmy's own. He pulled the red beast into his usual spot outside the sprawling construction site, the morning sun barely clearing the Toronto skyline. Another day, another tower inching its way to the clouds. His lunchbox, a dented metal cube, felt strangely light. Inside, a utilitarian sandwich, a bruised apple, and a thermos of lukewarm coffee. It was fuel, nothing more. Lately, Timmy's meals had lost their spark, their flavor. It was a dull ache in his chest, a phantom limb of comfort he couldn't quite grasp. That comfort, he knew, resided in the ghost of a scent, the rich, earthy aroma of his late mother's homemade lasagna. Sarah Timms was a force of nature, a tiny woman with hands that could build a garden from scratch and conjure culinary magic from the simplest ingredients. Her lasagna wasn't just a meal, it was an event. Layers of tender pasta, rich, slow-simmered bolognese, creamy bechamel, and a symphony of cheeses, baked until the edges were crisp, and the center bubbled with molten goodness. But there was always something else to it, a subtle warmth, a profound wave of relaxation that settled deep in your bones, melting away the day's aches and stresses. After a slice of Mom's lasagna, the world just seemed a little softer. Problems felt a little smaller. You drifted into a state of contented ease, the kind you craved after swinging a hammer all day. He remembered one particularly brutal winter evening, a blizzard howling outside. Timmy, a teenager then, had come in soaked and shivering from clearing snow. His mom had handed him a steaming plate of her lasagna. He'd eaten it slowly, feeling the warmth spread through him, not just from the food's temperature but from something deeper. He remembered feeling a gentle euphoria, the kind that smoothed out all the rough edges of the day, leaving him utterly peaceful. He'd often asked her, "Mom, what's your secret ingredient? It's magic." She'd just smile, her eyes twinkling, and say, "A mother's love, Timmy, and a little something extra." After she passed, the something extra became a family joke, a bittersweet mystery. Timmy had tried to recreate it countless times, following her handwritten recipe to the letter. He bought the best tomatoes, simmered the sauce for hours, layered the cheeses just right. It tasted good, certainly, but it never had that profound, soul-soothing effect. The magic was missing. One rainy Saturday, rummaging through old boxes in the garage, he found it. Not a recipe, but a small, leather-bound journal tucked away beneath old photo albums. His mother's neat script filled the pages, daily thoughts, gardening notes, and then, on a page titled Sarah's Special Sauce Enhancer, a simple, almost mischievous note, a dash of nature's calming herb, infused gently. Beneath it, a small dried leaf pressed into the page, unmistakable. Cannabis. Timmy stared at it, a laugh bubbling up from his chest, tinged with a fresh wave of missing her. Of course, his free-spirited, wisecracking mother. He finally understood. The something extra wasn't just love, it was her kind of love. A playful, deeply empathetic desire to truly soothe and relax her family. He spent the rest of that weekend in his kitchen, the red pickup truck sitting silent in the driveway. He meticulously prepared the sauce, the cheese blend, the pasta. This time, as the sauce simmered, he infused a small amount of cannabis into olive oil, just as her note suggested, carefully measuring, a sense of reverence guiding his hands. He layered it all, placing the lovingly prepared dish into the oven. As the aroma filled his small house, it wasn't just the smell of savory meat and bubbling cheese. It was, the scent of memory, of understanding, of a mother's unique embrace. When he finally pulled the bubbling casserole from the oven, its surface golden and just, irresistible, he sliced a generous portion. He ate it slowly, savoring each bite. The first wave of familiar comfort washed over him. The muscles in his shoulders, perpetually tight from construction work, began to loosen. His mind, usually buzzing with the day's tasks, settled into a quiet hum. It wasn't about getting high, it was about the profound, gentle relaxation his mother had intended, a warmth that started in his belly and spread outward, dissolving every tension. He smiled, a genuine, deep-seated smile. He finally had it. Not just the recipe, but the understanding. His mother's legacy wasn't just the perfect dish, it was the thoughtful, unconventional way she cared for her family, making sure their lives, even amidst the grind, had a little bit of magic, a little bit of true serenity. And as the last forkful disappeared, Slimmy Timmy knew he would carry on this tradition, a loving secret passed down through every soul-soothing slice.